Exam in 2 days, sweating over Chapter 1 of Advanced Marketing? Okay, take a deep breath, don't panic. Welcome to your ultimate crash course explainer. I am here to distill this material into a pure, high-yield, totally tactical session so you can walk into that test and absolutely dominate. We're stripping away the fluff and focusing directly on the concepts, the core frameworks, and those highly probable questions that professors just love to put on their exams. Grab a notebook, focus up, and let's get you that A. Okay, let's dive into this. Here's your ultimate exam syllabus. We're going to cover defining modern marketing, the scope of marketing, the new marketing realities, the holistic marketing concept, core marketing philosophies, and finally, the customer-centric organization. Take a mental snapshot of this, all right? This is our exact roadmap for the next few minutes. If you master these 6 areas, you are golden.
All right, let's hit Section 1, Defining Modern Marketing.
Right off the bat, I need you to clear your mind of the idea that marketing is just about aggressively selling things. It's not. It's fundamentally about identifying human and social needs and then solving them. So if you get a short answer question asking for a real-world application, point straight to Bird e-scooters. Think about it. Bird didn't just invent a random gadget. They identified a massive social need, commuters desperately needing affordable, dockless, green transport for that annoying short last mile of their trip. They took that societal need and turned it into a highly profitable business opportunity. That right there, that's modern marketing in a nutshell.
Now, I want you to mentally star, highlight, and underline this next concept. This is a highly probable multiple-choice question for sure. Management theorist Peter Drucker famously said, "The aim of marketing is to make selling superfluous." What does that actually mean? Well, it means doing your homework and understanding the customer so perfectly that the product basically sells itself. Just think of the runaway success of the Apple iPad or the Toyota Prius. Retailers didn't have to aggressively push those products, right? The demand was already there because the marketing did the heavy lifting.
Okay, here is a classic trap students fall into. You absolutely need to know the explicit difference between the managerial definition and the social definition of marketing. The managerial definition is the art and science of choosing target markets and getting, keeping, and growing customers. It's very business-focused. The social definition, on the other hand, is all about delivering a higher standard of living. It's a societal process where individuals exchange value. Do not, I repeat, do not mix these two up on your exam.
Moving right along to Section 2, the scope of marketing.
I can almost guarantee you're going to see trick questions on this. They love trying to trick you into thinking marketing only applies to physical products you'd find in a grocery store. So here's a pop quiz for you to actively test yourself right now. Is marketing only about physical goods? If your professor throws a true or false question at you on this, the answer is a massive, resounding false. Yep, absolutely false, because there are actually 10 distinct domains of marketing. Sure, we have goods and services, but we also market events, experiences, persons, places, properties, organizations, information, and ideas. Think about Walt Disney World marketing Magic Kingdom experiences, or a public safety campaign marketing the idea that friends don't let friends drive drunk. Be totally prepared to identify which domain a specific example belongs to.
Let's tackle Section 3, the new marketing realities. The business environment has seen some massive, incredibly disruptive shifts. To make this easy to recall during a stressful exam, we're going to group these shifts into market forces to build a solid mental framework. Here are your 4 major market forces. Seriously, during the test, I want you to physically count these out on your fingers. 1. Technology. Think AI and e-commerce. 2. Globalization. Think multicultural markets and global product adaptation. 3. The physical environment. And 4. Social responsibility. Memorize these 4. They are literally the engines driving every single change in modern business.
Let's anchor those last 2 forces, social responsibility and the physical environment, using these specific case studies from your text. The Toyota Prius and Patagonia are just perfect examples of brands balancing corporate profits with ethical and environmental returns. Consumers today demand that companies act responsibly. So if an essay question asks how the physical environment impacts marketing, you point right to how brands are innovating to reduce their carbon footprint while still driving massive sales.
Now, those 4 forces result in brand new capabilities. You need to know the direct contrast between the new power consumers hold and the new tools companies use. For instance, consumers now have the power of showrooming, inspecting a product in a physical store, but using their smartphone to buy it cheaper online right then and there. In response,
Companies now have these insane technological tools, like using data analytics to offer customized M&Ms with your actual name printed on them. It's a completely brand new battlefield out there.
All right, sit up, wake up, and pay close attention. Section 4, the holistic marketing concept.
I am raising a massive red flag right here. This entire concept is guaranteed exam material, so I need your absolute focus. Now, what's really interesting about this philosophy is the word holistic itself. What exactly makes marketing holistic? It's the recognition that in marketing, everything matters. A broad, integrated perspective is totally necessary because isolated, piecemeal marketing just doesn't work anymore. It's all about the whole picture.
You must memorize the 4 pillars of holistic marketing. First up, relationship marketing. This is about building deep, enduring networks with customers and stakeholders. Second, integrated marketing, making sure all your messaging and channels are perfectly coordinated so the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Third, internal marketing, ensuring interdepartmental harmony where literally everyone in the company, from finance to engineering, embraces customer focus. And finally, performance marketing, which is measuring not just sales, but financial, ethical, and social ROI.
Okay, we are in the home stretch. Section 5, Core Marketing Philosophies.
Exams absolutely love to test the differences between similar-sounding concepts here, so we're going to make sure you don't trip up. The absolute crucial point is drawing a hard line between the selling concept and the marketing concept. The selling concept is an inside-out approach. It starts with the factory, focuses on existing products, and relies on heavy selling and promotion to push unsought goods. The marketing concept is the exact opposite. It's an outside-in approach. It starts with a well-defined market, focuses on customer needs, and creates profits by delivering superior value. Please, know this difference inside and out.
And here are a few other pitfalls to watch out for. The production concept assumes consumers just want cheap, widely available goods. Then there's the product concept, which is a major trap. It leads to the better mousetrap fallacy. This is the false belief that if you just build a super high-quality product, people will automatically flock to buy it without you having to properly price, distribute, or advertise it. Huge mistake. Finally, remember the 10 deadly sins from the text, especially the deadliest one of all, not fully understanding your target customer.
Let's move to our final crucial topic, Section 6, the customer-centric organization.
So how does a company actually organize itself around the customer to achieve all this? Treat this exact setup as your ultimate cheat sheet. When you get a question on organizational structure, you want to focus entirely on the high customer centricity traits. A high customer-centric organization isn't product-driven, it's market-driven. It's not mass market-focused, it's deeply customer-focused. It's outcome-oriented, not just process-oriented. And it doesn't just react to competitors, its goal is to make competitors completely irrelevant by delivering unbelievable value. Memorize those specific traits and you'll nail any organizational question they throw at you.
Which brings us to the ultimate question for you. Are you ready to make the competition irrelevant? You now have the tactical framework, the key definitions, and the exact traps to avoid. Review these concepts, trust in your preparation, and go absolutely ace that exam in 2 days. Good luck! You've totally got this.